So I just saw the trailer for that HBO left-wing loon bin called The Newsroom. And you know what they're covering? Something evil called the Tea Party.
14 months ago, you went on the air and called the Tea Party the American Taliban.
I did.
What happened then?
A lot.
3, 2, rolling.
Good evening, I'm Will McAvoy, and this is Newsnight.
We're going to be officially condemned on the House floor tomorrow.
That's a good use of time.
It seems like when we called them the American Taliban, they minded.
Wait, so a news anchor gets hassled for going after the Tea Party? Please, you'd get a promotion at the White House for that. But what of Occupy Wall Street?
I believe America is on the verge of starting its own Arab Spring.
What was it called again?
Occupy Wall Street.
When was this series written? Before the rapes, the murders, before OWS disappeared? So Hollywood gets everything wrong again. If Newsroom covered Roman Polanski's crimes, they changed the 13-year-old girl to 13-year-old Scotch. But you got to love how the show has the Tea Party sympathizers targeting free speech, when in real life, it's the Tea Party that's targeted. But that's the great thing about TV. Whatever fails horribly in reality is resurrected in Libland as the victor. It's why Robert Redford recast terrorists as teddy bears and bank robbers become besties. I can't wait until Kermit Gosnell becomes a kind, elderly doctor helping the underclass. And Ariel Castro is cast as a passionate teen counselor. And Jeffrey Dahmer, an eccentric chef. No wonder left-wing teachers are always heroic while earnest activists are hygienic. And also why there are no sympathetic conservative characters on TV. But who knows, maybe one day they will have a prominent right-winger featured in a show. It'll be a biography on Hitler. Bob, what's your take? When I watch the Newsroom, I always think it's like a fantasy. It's a liberal fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Do you watch it and go, oh, that would be my perfect world?
Well, you know, I watch it and I you know, a lot of it I like. But here's one of the problems with liberal entertainment, if I could just offer up my view as a liberal, is that when you start using words like calling the Tea Party Taliban, that's when we get ourselves in trouble. You can disagree with them, which I do. You can, you know, find them to be outrageous, which I do. I was a supporter of Occupy Wall Street, but I didn't fall in love with them, particularly when they did that to the cop car. You've got to be careful about how you portray yourselves, which is what you're doing. You're portraying yourself, which the rest of us then had to get into Greg's, oh, everybody's like that. But yeah, so I think it's, you know, they're sort of setting themselves up.
Eric, do you think the Tea Party will ever get a fair shake from anyone in Hollywood?
No. They villainize the Tea Party and they hold the Occupy communist freaks up on a high pedestal. Wasn't Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
Wasn't he? Was he Lloyd or Harry?
I can't tell, but boy, that was a classic.
Yeah, he's the one that ate the head of the bird.
This is the sequel.
Yeah. What do you think, Andrew?
I think that Aaron Sorkin is an incredibly talented writer, but he would be more talented if he actually portrayed things as they were. It's always opposite day on his programs. I just have two questions, too. Why does everybody talk to each other like this in his television shows? And why is the lighting so dark? Why are the lights always off, Greg?
I don't know. It was great. I like Social Network. That was a good movie. That's the only thing I liked by him, Kimberly.
He can be good.
Yeah. What happened to OWS? Where is it?
Went down the toilet.
Yeah. Well, they wish they had a toilet.
Exactly. And the only thing Occupy Wall Street has in common with the Arab Spring is the violent attitudes towards women and rapes that happen.
Lack of hygiene.
Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous the way they glorified it. Exactly what is the Tea Party, you know, guilty of? Free speech, wanting smaller government, not wanting an out-of-control IRS.
Hey, can I just jump